So, welcome to our Wednesday webinar. Today, you're going to see how to plan step by step a sloping roof cupboard with inlay fronts, like you see it here. Yeah, we will go through it step by step, how to set the room. Yeah, also how to set the side that is also here is suitable, and also about the trims, the inlay doors, and we will go step by step through it. So that's why I will minimize it, and we start now a new project. And when there are any questions, just let me know. You can use a chat function, and I will always keep an eye on it. And then we will step by step go through it. So let's start. First of all, before we start with a cabinet, we will make the room setting. Yeah, and the height of the room is, in this case, 2200 mil. And you click here on the measurement, height of room, you see it here, type in 2200, confirm it with enter, and here we are. Yeah, and here that is the measurement for the sloping roof, and this should be 200 mil. Yeah, just click on it, type in 200, confirm it with enter, and you see the cabinet is adapting. Yeah, now we want to have here the angle. Yeah, the angle is 45 degrees. So you just click on the angle, type in 45, confirm it with enter, and it's also adapting. All right. And then when the room is set, then we can type in the measurements for the cupboard. So therefore, you also click here on the measurement, width of cabinet, and the width of the cabinet should be 3025. Yeah. 3025. Confirm it with enter. And here the height should be also to the roof. So the height is here also 2200. Yeah. And in the next step, we will make the setting for the plinths and trims. Yeah. So here you see it's no plinths, and there are foot legs with a trim on top. Yeah, you can also click here on remove the thick for the trim, and you can also have here beneath cabinet. Then you have the foot legs, the plinth legs, and you can change here the height to 50 as it is adapting. And here you can remove the part for the back and left. Yeah, also for the right. Later on, we can also let appear it. So that is this. And then we make the setting here for the trim on top. Should be on cabinet. And here the height also should be 50. So for the left side, the same. Yeah, it's here already 50 in it, and this is fine. So here on the right side, we don't want to have a visible side. So that's why we can let appear here the right board. Yeah, then it's appearing here. And here also for the bottom, we have it like this. So now we are done with the room setting and also with the measurement for the cabinet. Yeah, also like you see here, the trims, it belongs to the cabinet. Yeah, just for example, when you type in here 500, the cabinet is getting smaller and it's adapting. Yeah. So if you want, you can make an overlap here for all sides. Yeah, and when you type in negative value, then you can shorten it, so the other direction. So when this is done, you can click here on the division tab. Yeah, and here you can make the setting for the verticals. Yeah, in this case, we want to have 5 verticals. So we type in here 5. And here you can also click and make the setting. Shall they go through top and bottom or not? Yeah. In this case, we want to have it through top and bottom. And here you can decide, shall it be a single or a double one? Yeah. And then when you made your choice, you just drag it and drop it in here. Yeah. You see it's going through top. Yeah, you see here also the plinth legs are appearing. And when you want to have it double it up, you can also do it. Then you see you get for every cabinet extra plinth legs. So I think this is fine. Yeah, but here in this case, we want to have single ones. So you see here, this is suitable. Yeah, I just show you. You can change here also the measurement, like to 450. I just want to show you something. Yeah, when you have a case like this, where you want to have, where you don't want to have this gap here or this extra part, then you can use also the measurement function. And therefore, you keep the control button pressed. And you see here the point, you just click it. And you measure here the distance, would be x. And it's here 20.5. Yeah, you can click OK, and then you can go here and you can use here also the equal signs and 450 plus 20.5. Yeah, then you can make the adaptation. So here it's a bit too far because this is also automatically adapting. But when we set it back to 1, then it's fine. Yeah, that is fine in this case. So otherwise you need to top up on both sides. So, and once this is done, and you wanna already see the different material, you just click here on material and you can choose, pick your material, and you can make a thick here on all parts of group. And you just drag it and drop it here. And the horizontals and vertical is one part of the group. Yeah. Then it's getting adapted. So, and then you can go back to division and we can set the horizontals. Yeah, for the horizontals, here in this area, we don't want to have anyone. And here in the second area, we just want to have one horizontal. So you just drag it and drop it. Yeah, you see here, there are also two areas, and it doesn't calculate, it doesn't consider here the sloping roof. Yeah, that's why you have here an area and here an area. Yeah, like you see it here. And you just click on this measurement, height of area, and type in 400. Yeah, then the area is coming to 400. Yeah, here in the third area, we want to have two horizontals. We just drag it and drop it. And here you see with the newest update, you just click here on the measurement and type in 400. Yeah, here the same, click it, 400, and it's adapting. You can also use still here the smart click. Yeah, and then the area gets purple colored. And when you click on it, you can here change the height as well. And here you can also copy the setting of this area. When you click copy and you just choose here 3 horizontals, then you can click on here and paste it. Yeah, and it's getting 400. Yeah, here's the same game. Click on the smart click and paste the setting. Yeah, so here for this area, we need to also have first of all one horizontal. Yeah, so we drag and drop one horizontal here, and here it should be the distance from the middle to the top. This area should be also 400. Yeah, and then we drag and drop a second one. And this area here should also be 400. Yeah, and now someone is maybe asking, can't I drag and drop here 2 horizontals for the same time and set them to 400 and 400? This is possible, but then you can't make the door in this area. Yeah, because here, I show you, you see here this area, and here we want to have also an offset because of the inlay door. Yeah, it should be here an offset of 25 mil, and that's why, but we don't want to have the offset here for this board. Yeah, that's why we need to make sure that we target the area where the offset should have in it. Yeah, and here we can't do this. We just can do it for both in the same time. Yeah, that is here possible as well. And here we can also have set the offset for this board. You just click here, and here you see offset divider, and here you type in 25 and confirm it with enter. Yeah, then you see here the offset, and then when you click here on front, you can drag and drop the front here in this area, in this, and when you go over the divider, you can drag and drop it through this area. And when you would go here, and the door would be for the whole area. Yeah, but we don't want to have it. And also we want to have an inlay door. That's why you click here on the smart click, you can delete it again and make here sure that the thick is on inlay. So that's the way we want to have it. And here the same. Yeah, for the right side, it wouldn't go like this. Yeah, you can do it here, 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 and for the whole area. Yeah. So that's why you can delete it here. We delete it, and we can set this and click here, height of area 400. Yeah, and here for this the same. Yeah, here it should be also 400. Confirm it with enter. Yeah, and here in this area, there should also be like interior drawers without fronts. And therefore you click here on interior. And here you can choose 2 interior drawers. And here you click for the setup. And the height should be 150. And the distance to the bottom should be 25. And then you can choose here the hardware, should be here Allegra box from Bloom. And then you just drag it and drop it in here. So, and once this is done, you can click here on front. You can drag and drop here the front over it and here as well. Yeah, you see, I have forgot to make the offset. That's why you see here the color. You see there is a mistake. So we can click on here and also to draw the door open and visible. Yeah, and we need to make here the setup. Of the driver 25. Confirm it with enter. And now it's fine. And when we draw the doors, then you see it's fine. Yeah. So, and also this interior drawers, we want to have here as well. Yeah, so you can also click here on interior drawers and overtake the setting and just drag it and drop it here. And then the setup is made. Yeah, you see here also on the side where the door is, there is coming automatically a distance panel. Yeah, and when you click here also on front and on right door, here you see the hinges, what we are using from Plum. And when you go here in the setting, you see also the setting of the hinges. And when you choose here Plum, blind corner, yeah, you can choose here the different types of it. Yeah, that is a full overlay or half overlay. Yeah. So it what I want to show you is here that is the distance for interior draw, and that defines the thickness of the distance panel. Yeah, that is here where you can change the thickness of the distance panel for any hardware. Yeah, you need to make sure that for the Plum cliptop, you have here 4 different ones, and you can change it for any one, yeah, individually. Yeah, you see here also the graphic is also changing for the different type, yeah. So that is just important to know that it's coming automatically. Yeah, and now we are done with the right side. So you can close here the doors when you click on a red eye and on this symbol here. And what is missing is only here the front drawers. Yeah, before we made the setup for the interior drawers. For the interior drawers, you need to make sure that you have set up height and here the distance to bottom or top. Yeah, and for the front drawers, it's not needed because the box sizes is dependent on the front. Yeah, and here you want to have 2, and then you just drag it and drop it in here. Yeah, and then you see here the front drawers. Yeah, you can also use here the copy paste function. Just click it, copy, click here on a smart click, and paste it. Yeah, and when you click here on the red eye, for the wireframe, you see here also the box sizes is adapting as well as the hardware, the drillings for the hardware. Yeah, and when you want to remove here the row of holes, then you go here to interior, to adjustable shelves, and here you see a row of holes. That is now the setup. And when you click here, group of holes, and choose this, then also it's disappearing. Yeah, then a row of holes just appears when you have an adjustable shelf. And when you type in here the number of holes, when it's to 5, for example. Yeah, and I change here to the rendered view, to this one. Yeah, and when you set up here an adjustable shelf, then you see here the holes are coming just with the shelf. Yeah, and here in this case, you can change here the height of it. Yeah. So I think that is also clear. There aren't any questions. So, and when you click here, you can also delete everything what is in this area. Yeah, and this is fine. This is also fine. And this is also looking good. So, and when you are done, you can click on a red eye and remove the smart clicks and the measurements. And here you can choose your favorite view. Yeah, here you just saw the glass view is also new. You can draw it with open fronts. Customer. With open front, with visible fronts, closed fronts, and choose here also your view. Yeah, that is here the glass view. where you can also see all the drillings, yeah. All right, this is it for today. And I wish you lots of fun to also to made it to plan it yourself. And I'm looking forward to next week. Next week, you're going to see here when you look on a webinar plan, next week is about back panel constructions. So I will show you the options and how to change the parameters. So fine. Now we are done for today, and have fun and see you next Wednesday. Take care. Bye-bye.